Facebook, YouTube, the Day of Berecha, the Archangel, the blessed by God. The Archangel that's blessed by God. No, not Saturn. He's a false god. Quit acknowledging false gods. All right, topic of the message. Well, tonight is going to be a full moon tonight. It's very important to know a full moon is very meaningful of what things that are happening concerning the things of God and concerning Satan too. That they understand the full moon things facilitates itself in the full moon concerning both sides, light and darkness. So be ready for, and this full moon is going to, I believe it says it's going to extend to tomorrow, Sunday night. It's going to be a fuller moon, you know what I'm saying? And what happens, after that? Hey, something might happen. Well, but the topic of this message I want to talk about is the reality of, true expansion and false expansion. The thing is, here's the thing that what we need to understand about the idea of the world we live in. See, what you don't, but you don't understand that. Guess what? Everything that is living on earth, everything that is made on this earth has is created to expand. But to what extent is created to expand, we need to understand that. We don't need to know that everybody else is knowing. Yes. Well, here's the thing. We need to understand the expansion of this earth. You know what I'm saying? And expansion of what we do concerning. Because here's the thing. We think we have something in this earth that is way more greater than something that is pretty much spiritual. You know what I'm saying? We live in a place that can only extend to so much. People can grow to an extent. Plants can grow to an extent. Animals can grow to an extent. They can't keep on growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. But reason why? Because first of all, creation is established that it can only extend so far. And as we know in the life on earth, you know what I'm saying, we are losing our expansion or life expectancy. We're losing a life expectancy that people are not living to a degree, you know what I'm saying, that, you will pretty much call a full, complete life. Like I did a message and talked about that in Genesis 6, it talks about that men will live up to 120. That God told Moses that, and few people are reaching that extent, pretty much. But the thing is, the system that's going on in this world is that people are not extending. Everything is not really as much expanding as much as it need to expand to really call it true expansion. But guess what? The God of this world blind the minds of men. Got everybody believing that they're expanding in this world system. And he's like, and if we, as much as we have a carnal mind, and as much as we see things in the natural, we will not recognize the short life expands or the extent expands of this world system to see the true value of it to what it is. It's not really as valuable than what you think it is. That you will want to invest in. That, people are being deceived to make so much emphasis of this natural expansion. You know what I'm saying? Of this earth. I mean, the thing is, I tell people, look, the earth, we're not even near the biggest planet in our solar system. We other places are way more expanded than our place. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is to think that we think we have something that is quite expanded, that we can make this a great, valuable research when we're not promised to live another day. that the life we live is temporal to most people, we are making a terrible evaluation of expansion. Now, the thing is, I'm finna get a little graphic on this one to make a point. Like guys wants to be strong or something, or they want to be masculine. They want to expand their muscles, and they want to expand their, and ladies, they want to be fine and sexy, and they want to expand their breast size. They want to expand their behinds and expand this. They want to expand this thing. And the thing is, and men love that expansion of women, and ladies love the expansion of men. And the thing is, we're busy, finding value in this expansion and engaging, of course, in physical, activity called sex. And we think we have this valuable thing going on to think that we are experiencing something that has a great expansion to really think that it can really fulfill who we are. But here's the problem of that ideal expansion, to think that you are engaging in an activity that will fulfill you for who you are. It's called Genesis 1:26. You're made in the image and the likeness of a spiritual God. And what the ideal is, that we're created from a spiritual God, but our natural spectrum is not created for expansion. We can't expand ourselves enough to our potential concerning God has created us, and God blew his breath in us. We cannot expand our spectrum enough to his ideal spectrum that is a universal expansion. We cannot, in our physical body, is not created to expand ourselves that far. Jesus showed me this morning that he was talking about, when he said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And that ideal concept that he wanted me to show, that, he said he had, in order for me to truly expand for who I am, being created by God, and we're created by God, he had to get rid of this expansion, this hindrance called the flesh, to truly expand to what the potential of what he was created for. See, and as we know that Jesus Christ rose from the dead, and in 3 days, and he rose from the dead in a spiritual expansion. And he's trying to show us human beings that were created in the image and likeness of God, that spiritual expansion is our legitimate expansion. This is supposed to be our higher height. This is supposed to be the height of, if we truly serve the purpose of what we were created for, this is how far we're supposed to reach. You know what I'm saying? He showed us in concerning the cross. And the thing is, we're not trying to see that ideal understanding of this expansion in this world system. Of course, of course, the church system is not presenting the true ideal of church, and it's not facilitating that ideal of expansion, because people are more likely conforming to this world system, and but not really transforming to really expand the greatness of what God has created us and our potential to what we're supposed to live. And it's sad to the extent that we are investing in a false expansion, that we only, because I taught this person, I said, look, we don't live in an earth. We live in a universe. You know what I'm saying? We can't be living on this earth to think that this is it. You know what I'm saying? Go to the store, go to school, go to this place, go to that place. This is it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we live our life. This is it. Nothing is not further than what we think it is. It's just, this is it. You know what I'm saying? We live our life, and that's what Satan wants to keep everybody in mind. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. But we live in a universe that it has no limitations, no measurements. It's just so expanded. And when we start understanding what the true expansion is all about, we will start seeking it. But let me go back to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ said, I want to get rid of this flesh expansion and get in a true expansion of spirituality. And the thing is, now God showed me this interesting thing. If I give you a Snickers chocolate bar, what you going to do in order for you to enjoy that Snickers? If I give you anything that has a wrapping, what do you have to do in order to enjoy that wrapping? Whatever's in that wrapping, you have to rip it up. You have to rip it up. You have to rip something up in order for you to enjoy it. And the thing is, the ideal of we more likely you have to rip off the false expansion to get inside, to get the true expansion. And the thing is, the ideal of the cross was trying to show us that we need to get rid of this false expansion and get to a true expansion within inside us that God put inside us in order for us to fulfill our purpose in life. And that's what really the cross is really all about, and showing us that how false the other expansion is and how real and important that the true expansion should be expanded. All right, that's the message. I hope you understand this message. I hope it bless your heart. To God be the glory. And forever, in Jesus' name, amen.